Hello Knight here, welcome back to my Prussian campaign, the Empire Total War game. We're using the Darthmod. I think we've just constructed this port, so we should be able to get some more trade. Let's just sweeten it a bit. There we go. And is there anyone else I can trade with? No. Okay, that's good. Hopefully that will turn the Ottomans around so they're not so anti us. It's really just Austria, Papal States and the two Dutch territories that are down here that are left. Just down here. These two here. Actually saying that, we want to make sure we destroyed this. Have we destroyed it? Let's just speed things up. I think we have actually, just to make sure. Sure we have. We have, yeah. Completely destroyed. Right, I think all the action is over in North America at the moment. I think we're about to attack Newfoundland, Plaisance. Right, let's go and besiege them. Let's see if they'll surrender. Let's besiege for a moment. I think the last turn there's some troops here, but they're now actually all in here. Yeah. It's not a bad army, to be honest. Got a couple of cavalry there. Got a lot of sepoys. Dutch East Indies guys. Yeah. Okay. So how long is that going to last for? 2 turns. So we can afford to wait actually, because our guys are actually still replenishing. Let me just make sure that they are doing that. I think we'd moved down to. Indeed, we had. We're in a bit of a problem here. Actually, I think we're going to lose. We're going to lose this ship. I don't think we can do very much about that, to be honest. He's got a whole fleet here. He's got a fleet over here as well, so we're not going to be able to do much about that. But of course we shall be able to attack here. The main problem will be getting these guys off again. Actually getting them off of the... If we get blockaded, we're going to be stuck. I think we're at the end turn actually. I'm surprised I didn't end the turn last go. I mean, longer term what I'm intending to do is to take out Guatemala, Panama. Obviously we'll try and take out Curacao next turn, and if we can move to Paramaribo, Dutch Guiana, and also this territory up here, Newfoundland. Okay, I think we are actually done. Is there anything we need to do here? We've got a fantastic government here, we don't really need to kick anyone out. All Friedrichs or Louises, Amalia, Elizabeth. Okay. Policies, what are we doing? I wonder whether to give it a boost to try and... I mind you, we're getting 25,000 to be honest. I don't think we need to... I was going to put the taxes up, but I don't really think we need to. I think, did we... No, we didn't, did we? We haven't got any trading at the moment. We need to try and get some trading working, although, to be candid, we've only got one port, which is in... Europe, which is here, Rostock at the moment, and that's nearly all of our trades going through there. 14,000. Have we got any other ports? There's this port here. Okay. It doesn't look like there's many ports that are actually working for us. We've got a fleet that's coming around to the Mediterranean, I think. Is that right? Yes, we have. Yeah, I moved that last turn. We've got a fleet up here. Okay, let's end the turn. We'll see what the enemy does. I'm really just sweating on the Austrians at the moment, whether they attack us or not. Well, let's try and escape. See if we can escape. Ah, that's good. We did. Well, let's intercept. That's a good result actually. I thought we were going to lose that ship. I think it's a 5th rate actually, 47 guns 5th rate. Should be a pain actually to lose that. We'll quickly finish these guys off and then we should be able to move in and take out Curacao, and then I'd say the trick will be trying to move off of that island and not be blockaded. The Dutch seem to have a lot of ships actually around there. I'm not intending to fight them and try and win their fleet. I think we would suffer too many losses. We just don't have the resources anyway to put a fleet into the Americas, so I'm going to rely on destroying them. Yeah, we're going to rely on destroying them by destroying their home territories, and that will mean that they can't then cause us any problems. I'm just looking at this map. Isn't it lovely? That's a really lovely map. Tropical, semi-tropical jungle. Let's put some... I don't really have to worry too much, do I, to be honest? Should always take care, but I'm seriously, I have so many troops here. Let's put these guys over here. Actually, where they were, to be honest. Let's spread these guys out. He'll be forced to just come towards us because we're going to shell him. He'll have no choice but to literally just walk towards us. Okay. Reasonably happy with that. He had no cavalry, did he? So we're fine. Let's get these two guys grouped together so we can get some decent fire control going on. And let's start hitting them. Let's move the cavalry round. We're gonna spread out a bit more so we can get sort of 3 ranks, roughly 3 ranks. Oh, I think I'll grab some of the cavalry now. I need that. Strasland regiment. We're going to bring them back over towards the artillery actually in case they do break through. They probably won't, but you never know. Let's keep the artillery firing on them. Colonel Militia Dragoons. Okay, so we're not really in any serious trouble here. Let's run and get into position quickly so we can give them a few volleys. Let's run. We certainly don't want any of them to escape if we can avoid it. Are we firing on them? We should be. Yeah, there we go. Oof, gosh. Just going to put these cavalry here actually, in the centre. Should be able to get some fire on them fairly soon. They're already beginning to go actually. In fact, we're gonna chase up after them, I think. Let's use these cavalry against these guys. Okay, let's turn the artillery off. And we're just using cavalry against them now. They are routing, so we shouldn't have too much trouble. Let's just make sure what's happening over here. Let's turn off fire. Let's just use the Königsberg regiment. Let's continue because we want to finish these guys off. I will actually speed things up, so you're not waiting too much. Why are these guys not charging after them? So I don't want them to go back into the town. There'll be a few guys, maybe 2 or 3 militia that we need to fight to win Curacao, but we'll just quickly get on with this. Oh, these guys not chasing after them. It didn't seem to take off after them very quickly, did they? So we can destroy all of them, I would have thought. Are they gone yet? Not quite. 14. Yeah, they shouldn't have really left the garrison, should they, to be honest? That was the error of their ways. 13 guys. Hopefully we can get the pathfinding sorted out so we can kill them. Oh, we're on fast forwards, there can't be much more. 6 guys left. Finish them off, come on, finish them off. 1 guy, okay, that's fine. And what have we got over here? Let's get everyone involved now. 11 guys. Sometimes these chasing down things take as long as the actual battle. It's quite annoying, isn't it? Sometimes moving through the unit is better. You can destroy them that much quicker. Okay, let's get this guy involved. 3, 2, down to 1 are we? 2. Come on, finish him off. Come on, he must be tired, he's carrying that great big flag. Okay, that's done, so he should be well on the way to capturing Punda. Okay, we didn't suffer too much damage. We lost 39 men, so that's not good. At the moment I'm trying to construct another army in Berlin, so we have two armies. So it's so crucial for our trade, that particular region. If we don't hang on to it, we're going to suffer a lot of trouble. The Austrians are at war with the Poles, and they really seem to be doing very well against the Poles. The Poles have got very few territories left. I think they've got 2 territories left, have they? I think. Yeah, the Austrians are turning into a bit of a superpower, to be honest. Anyway, let's just have a look around, see what's what. Still very few troops in this area, in the eastern part of their, western part of their army. Oh yes, that's what I was doing. I was building up quite a lot of troops here so that I can use the these howitzers. So that was the reason why. Okay, that's fine. We're going to bring these 2 howitzers in as well. Infantry I think we need to get rid of. Okay, that's fine. So we now got 5 artillery, that's plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit low on cavalry, not particularly badly, to be honest. I'm going to keep moving our spies eastwards, actually. So you get a good idea about what the enemy are going to be doing. What have we got here? Infantry. I've got some infantry here. Let's stick them into a port if we can reach. I think we can. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Maybe like to get a couple more. Yeah, I think I'd like some more howitzers, to be honest. Can only build them, I think, in these 2 areas. Yeah, that's right. And that will give us. Yeah, in actual fact, we don't need all of those infantry, to be honest. Could do with cavalry. Although saying that, I can actually build better cavalry over here in Prussia. Here, see this cavalry here? Yeah, so we've got the beginnings of another army here. So we'll let's move this ship here, take these guys around. 3rd rate. It's in here. I was saying last turn, it's actually very handy to build a 3rd rate, an admiral's 3rd rate, because you get the admiral for free, effectively. There's a slight premium. You're not getting it completely for free. You pay a slight premium on the ship, but it's still cheaper than trying to recruit an admiral. Okay, so I've got my fleet where I want it now, which is on my major trading port. I'm going to move these guys over here. and we're going to try and, if we can, reunite them. Oh, they can't move. Okay, so we'll move the cavalry into here. Okay, and let's recruit a general. What's he like? Not bad. Pretty good start. 4 stars off the bat. He's only 26. That's pretty good. So the 4 howitzers will probably end up coming over here, I think. Yeah, we'll probably use some ships to move those back. So we'll maybe send a ship back. There must be one ship that has all of its movement, because there was one ship that was in there, wasn't there? That's the one. Let's move this guy down to here. And he can pick up on the troops. How are we doing now? Fully replenished. Fully replenished. Okay. We're on our way to getting our second stack here. This is pretty good. So look at our science. Science. We seem to have a lot of stuff we can. Yeah, we're doing very well actually on the science side. Is there any buildings we can build here? Plenty of money at the moment. Great arsenal, what did that give us? See, it now bores 12. Yeah, I think maybe it's only 2,000, we're going to build that. It's only 10% of our money. We'll build that here. What's happening on the information bubbles? Scholar, recruitment report, so that's fine. Instruction, separation of powers, War of Nations. War of Nations is fine. I'm not sure about separation of powers. I need to have a look at that. Yeah, more unhappiness. Okay, well that's actually fine. To be honest, that's fine. So we're really forging ahead. Considering it's only 1725, we've got a lot of technological advances. We're obviously not doing too much on the naval side. Okay, that's fine. Is that all actually full repaired? I thought for a moment that was steaming. There was smoke coming from it. Okay, so he's up to strength. He's up to strength, so we can now go and attack. Let's do that. Oh, he's actually building troops, which is a bit of a pain. Or is he? Has he moved some out? He might have just moved some out. Right, the idea here is to see if he'll come and try and drive this fleet out of the thing, and we'll actually be waiting for him. That's the idea behind it. So if he sends out some guys to drive this guy out, we should be able to intercept. That's the theory. We'll be waiting in the hills above Nice to intercept any forces that come down, so we can do a bit of a job on whatever he sends down, and then we'll move forwards anyway next turn if we can't actually encourage him to do that. I really need to think about upgrading stuff. Theatre. See, some of these ports are just not. We'll do that through a commercial base, and maybe we can become a trading nation. You never know. These are all obviously money-making things. What can we do here? I think we could probably do with a boarding house, to be honest. I think here we were coaching him, weren't we? Because of public order is a bit dodgy in the Rhineland. Right, I'm quite happy with that. I've got my intelligence guys out here, rakes. I can't see any danger at the moment to Lorraine from the Austrians. They do not like us, of course. 59. Anyway, let's go back to North America. Let's have a look up here. I think we're going to wait for them to come out, won't we, here? Because we should be fully up to strength by the time they try to come out. Indeed we are. That's fine. Got a couple of cannons there. Plenty of cavalry. And then we'll have a look. We want to damage this port by moving into it. Excuse me. But it would assist. We're going to move into it actually. It would assist when we capture this and move out pretty quick, because we want to move this army down towards South America as soon as we can. So this is the tricky bit. This bit here, down here. How are we going to get this army off once it's actually Let's see if they'll surrender. Oh, we've won the campaign, but we're going to carry on. All that means is that we've reached our objectives. We've got 40 territories plus Brandenburg, so we'll carry on at the moment. Yeah, carry on until, well, I don't know, maybe 1799. We'll carry on until it's not interesting anymore. Okay, right, let's repair that, which we can do. Let's, can we move? I'm not even sure we can move across, to be honest. Oh, we can. Alright, okay. Let's auto-resolve. There are 59 men. Let's see what it does to us. Wow. This is why you shouldn't auto-resolve. Alright? Don't ever auto-resolve, even if it's one guy. I was just trying to show you there. I've got plenty of money to replenish these guys. Well, saying that, I don't have plenty of money. I have money. Let's move back in. Let's replenish. Need 3,000 to replenish that. See, this is the problem. We're going to have trouble moving away from here. One way you can possibly do it is to force him out the port, and if he's just sitting outside the port, he may decide to move out. What we're going to do is stop building some of those things over here, because we need to definitely replenish that army, get things going to keep the momentum moving. Let's go back to over here. I didn't realise I was so close to winning the campaign. I knew I'd taken a lot of territories in 25 years. A load, actually, that is. So we still need a bit more money. So we're going to go back. Maybe we won't upgrade one of those farms up in Scotland. I can't believe it's particularly... can't think it's a particularly high yield. No. Okay, we'll go back. We'll go back to... So you must keep the momentum going down here as much as possible. Okay, there we go. Right, I don't think there's anything more we want to do. There's some interesting developments here. The Mughals are here. Unfortunately, I'd like an alliance with the Mughals, but they're at war with the French, and the French are our allies at the moment. The French have quite a lot of territory in North America. They only have Iceland, I think, which is what we gave them over here. So in actual fact, they're not really of much help in Europe, but they are obviously in North America. Anyway, let's wait and see if we can entice this guy down to try and force me out, and then maybe we can attack him. Let's end the turn. So any turn that goes by where the Austrians don't attack us. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's fight this. Let's attack. What has he got? Let's just review what he's got. Not much, no artillery. He's got to come towards us, so we can just set up in a defensive position. He's got some decent grenadiers, but we can obviously target our artillery on them. We're just going to alter the order in which these units come on. Wow, he's a fantastic general, that guy. The artillery we're not really worried about. I don't think that'll have time to come on, to be honest. But we're going to bring on our cavalry first to obtain a position, and then the infantry can always come on second, the artillery last. Okay, let's go for this. This will be interesting. The Battle of Nice. That worked quite well, actually, besieging the port. We came in to throw the frigates out of Nice, and then we've managed to have them at the disadvantage now. Hopefully we'll be on hills. I think that the terrain looked quite hilly for us. This could break the back of his resistance, of course. I'll just leave one army in Milan. Is Milan? Or is it Savoy? In Savoy, I think it is. Okay. So I'm always intrigued. I love the maps in this game. They're really, really good. I'm not so keen of those in Napoleon. They tend to be just rolling hills and the odd copse of wood here and there. But these Empire maps are really interesting. They often give you a lot of tactical possibilities. Okay, saying that, it's pretty much flat. Just as I said that. Okay, a hill. Look at that. It's a fantastic hill for my artillery. Let's That's a really commanding position. The only problem we've got here is they can approach us through this woodland. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a surprise in the woodland for them. Put some units in there. Okay. Yeah, I mean that is such a good position. We've got to put the artillery up here. It's really commanding, that view up there. It kind of goes away a bit from us here, so we need to make sure we're on the brow of the hill that we can fire. Or even on the downward slope to make sure that we can actually... Just going to have a look and see what they can see as usual to make sure. I mean, you can see that's a really commanding position. There's a bit of dead ground in front of the hill, but we're actually going to put troops in there, so that's fine. It's not going to be a problem for us. Right, let's put a brigade of troops in the woods. Give them a little surprise if they decide to come through the woods. Are they hidden? They're not. Let's move them a bit further forwards. Hidden, hidden, hidden. That's good. General over on this flank. He doesn't have any artillery, of course. We've got some very good troops here, actually. Quite experienced as well. We can have a brigade over here, where he can see us. Let's put them there. And this last brigade will be either on the right, maybe in the dead ground in front, just here. If we can, oh, there's a ridge there actually, I didn't notice that. Don't think you can actually, oh, that's interesting. Right, okay, so we need to be the other side of that ridge, which is quite interesting. He does have a reinforcing army, of course, but it should, in theory, come on behind him. I think I said before that both Napoleon, well, in fact, all their games are very good in the sense that what happens on the strategic map tends to be the way that reinforcements will come on in the campaign, on the tactical map. So the campaign map reflects the tactical map. So in theory, his reinforcements will come on somewhere along here. They should do anyway. They'll come on from the north. We're actually attacking from the... So it'll come on from this direction here. The sea must be down here, over this ridge. Okay, cavalry. It'd be useful to see the Death's Heads as are in action. So I'm not... I mean, those of you who've watched my games before, you'll realise I'm not going to be that passive, but I mean... we are in a defensive situation. We don't need to force the issue. Simply because we've got artillery and he doesn't have artillery. What I'm going to do, got to decide where to put the cavalry. We've got plenty of troops this side of that ridge that's interrupted us, so we're going to put the cavalry up here, up on this hill. If I can do it, there we go. Got the dragoons over here. He had some cavalry, not very good cavalry to be honest. The range on these is really tremendous. It's like 600-700, might be more than that actually. Okay, let's start shelling these good units. Same for his grenadiers. Sort out his grenadiers if we can. There we go. We'll take those out first of all. So there's no rush about this at all. We've got this brigade here. This brigade here that can support. I'm going to move the cavalry out onto the wing. Oh, there's these reinforcements, I think. As we said, they're coming down from the north. This is the south over here. Just beyond here is the Mediterranean. He's got some cavalry. Yeah, a couple of regiments of cavalry, and I think there was a regiment of infantry. How are we doing? Let's move these guys up into support on the flank. I'm going to move these guys down. They're kind of being channeled along this pathway here, because I say we can't get down here. Oh, they're now moving a little bit this way. I want to use my Mullendorf dragoons to do some damage here to them. Ah, he's moved his dragoons around. Well, let's see if we can kill these guys off. We'll leave the dragoons here to act as a flank guard, the cavalry attack going in. Well, hopefully we'll destroy these guys. Should do at number 3 to 1. That's a normal kind of a ratio that you need to. Yeah, this is a nasty surprise for them. We've given away our position now, so we're going to spread out into 3 ranks, to be honest. We still want to maintain our control of the woods, so we'll move up. Okay, let's run, get into position quickly. Let's bring this brigade up to support them. 3 ranks is best. I'm going to watch these guys, they're coming in, so we might need to. That's going to square. Artillery, are we still hitting their grenadiers? I hope so. Okay, where's my cavalry now? I think we can bring the cavalry in. What has he got? Regiment of foot. Regiment of foot. So he had 2 regiments of foot actually. Let's deal with those. How's the battle going on over here? I would have thought we'd dealt with them by now. He's should be able to take out the hussars. Are we not done with these guys yet? I just say we should deal with them pretty quick. I'm going to come up onto the flank of these guys actually. Maybe get them into a crossfire. Okay, let's take these guys out of square. Let's move up. Let's take out one of these cavalries, disrupt their preparations for firing at us. We're going to have to go into square again, I think. Indeed we are. Right, okay, let's. Yeah, this cavalry doesn't need to stand there too long. We only want it to disrupt their firepower, so. What has he got here? Let's see if we can start moving along the back of these guys. Things are going on okay over here, I think. Oh, looks like we've got a bit of a. These guys were having a problem. Let's move these guys over to here. Let's move the dragoons down to here so we can start firing back up these guys. Yeah, they're definitely kind of just moving down this open area here, so if we keep shelling them, we're up on a bit of a ridge here, firing on them. Let's see if we can get them in a crossfire. There we go. Right, I think things are okay over here. We can just finish them off. Okay, let's move the infantry round now. Let's take these out of square. What we got? 48. That's not good actually. That's quite a lot of guys to. Let's move this brigade round. Okay, let's move this brigade round. I think things are almost over, to be honest. So we can move both these brigades round to the woods. We're actually getting very good cover from the woods, to be honest, at the moment. What do we got here? Waldeck Regiment. Artillery, I think. No, actually, let's concentrate that on these guys over here who are trying to stand. They're in square, so always hit a unit that's in square, basically, with artillery if you can. Right. Wow, that wasn't good. Okay, let's get the hussars in. And these guys, it's time to charge in, I think. Close the door on them. Let's form square, I think. There we go. And we got them, I think. Okay, that's good. The Mollendorf dragoons around the back. Let's retarget the artillery onto this guy who temerity to stand. This guy as well. Right. Let's have a look and see who we can kill. Grenadiers. We want to kill grenadiers if we can. Okay, so we're now in a good position. We can attack guys from behind now. Let's move up. 8 guys left. Let's move the cavalry back over to the Waldock regiment, see if we can get rid of them. It's a bit weird actually, because I'm actually playing a Dutch campaign, and at times I'm sitting here killing them and I'm thinking, what am I doing? I'm killing my own troops. It's a really weird kind of feeling. Okay, things are going really well now. Let's turn off the artillery because we're going to kill some of our own men otherwise. Let's keep these guys after them. How are we doing up here? 63, so we need to keep after them. They've rallied actually, that expatriate infantry, and so have these actually. These rallied. Let's throw Death's Head Hussars at them. 69 grenadiers. Probably not a good idea. Light cavalry against grenadiers, not a good idea. But we'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be fine. Obviously this guy's had to move up under fire, so if we do that, that will disrupt their fire, and they're on their way. Let's move up with this guy. Let's give him the bayonet. Actually, all these guys can go forwards. Don't need those cavalry over here now. Let's send them over here. So I really want to destroy these grenadiers if I can. Didn't get much of a charge on there, did we? Let's see if we can improve it with these guys coming in. Okay. Let's bring up this reserve brigade that's sitting in the centre, not doing much. Right, it's really just chasing down guys now, to be honest. Let's say we've still got another army that hasn't been involved, and that could maybe besiege the one of the territories that they've got now. I'm going to speed things up in a moment so that we can finish things off. Are these guys rallying? How dare they? It won't be for long. We're going to bring some cavalry in. In fact, let's bring this unit in. They're tired, are they? Very tired, but I mean, one charge in the back should be enough to do it. Right, white flags everywhere, I think. Let's get these guys. I've got some. I thought we had some hussars there. Now we can. Let's not end it. Let's destroy as many as we can, because they'll only go into the fortress then otherwise. They're winning, but they're running away. How strange. How very strange. Right. Is it time to speed things up? I believe it is. Let's just finish this off quickly. Okay. Quite a straightforward battle, really. I mean, they were at a disadvantage as soon as the Dutch decided to try and relieve the port. That is their only port, so there's a good reason for them doing it. They would have no trade unless they came to relieve it, so the ship managed to drag in this army, which we've obviously managed to destroy quite effectively. We've lost a lot of troops. If you look at the... Yeah, I mean, we've lost a lot of troops, but we've destroyed their power here, I think. So hopefully we may not have to move that army in Curacao, because if we destroy these 2 territories that are in Europe, obviously the fleets will disappear. We can then move on quietly to take out the other territories. That's really why I was in no rush for Newfoundland as well, to be honest. Right, are we there? Are we there yet? As they say. Must be nearly there, I would have thought. Oh, there's some units here. We're here. Ah, these guys. Grenadiers. Let's just try and get some more people to come over and help. Let's get the general. He should be fresh. He can sabre some grenadiers. There's only 23 of them left. It's right close to the escape, but he doesn't seem to realise. Which is weird. He's only got to run across this red line, he's safe. Go on, run! Run, Forrest, run! Yeah, well, not really a close victory, was it? Right, now we'll have to see, because he might send his other army out now. It'll be interesting if he does. This is his only chance if he sends his other army out straight away. Wow, we killed 2,500 of them. We lost nearly 800, but they lost 3 times as many as us. I would think the cavalry did the most, to be honest. Yeah, the cavalry. Well, that regiment of musketeers did well. They're right up there with the cavalry. Okay, let's see what they do. Okay, so he's actually left Turin completely. Okay, right, we've got to fight this through. Unfortunately, it says it's a 50-50. I say he has mortars, which I hate. They're so accurate and have such a fast rate of fire that they can do a lot of damage. We're fully replenished now, of course, and don't anticipate too much of a problem. He's got a couple of cavalry, I think. 11, 12, 13, 7. 11, 12, 13, 7. So you can see it's really his cavalry only on a line with my regiments of horse. The cuirassier, these second horse guards will make mincemeat of them. Okay, well, I think I'll fight this in the next episode. Should be able to get Newfoundland without too much trouble, and then we'll be relocating south towards the territories of Guatemala and Panama, and then hopefully we'll be able to provoke the Austrians into war by attacking Gran Colombia. Austria is allied with Gran Colombia, but we'll be in a good position by then, I think, to actually finish off the Dutch and the Austrians. Okay, thanks for your time watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. There'll be another episode of the Dutch campaign up next. I say it's weird, isn't it? I'm fighting the Dutch at the moment. I say it's very confusing. Take care. I'll be speaking to you soon. Bye bye for now.